Dear students, the easiest way of learning history for your UPSC Civil Service examination is try to solve maximum potential questions, maximum questions which you feel difficult or strange. Now here, there is a question which is regarding Home Rule League movement. So in history, this is very fundamental, this is very essential that all the core events, you should know the core events in the ancient medieval modern times. Why such events happened? What are the causes? What are the objectives or outcomes? This you should know. Coming to this Home Rule League, we know that Home Rule League is something which happened before non-cooperation movement. There was a Surat split. There was a kind of passive phase in Indian National Congress, moderate extremist split. Then an active phase which started with the arrival of Gandhiji, Rowlatt Satyagraha. Then there is Khilafat, the non-cooperation movement, etc. In between that, a passive phase was the first World War happening, World War I happening. During that time, there was an initiative by Annie Besant, Bal Gangadhar Tilak to strengthen Indian national movement. And that was Home Rule League movement, which is somewhere 1916. 1916. It was somewhere in the 1916, and we know that yes, this Diwali declaration, it is something done by Irwin, the Viceroy, the then Viceroy Lord Irwin. It was also regarded as Irwin declaration, and it was Irwin and his viceroyship. It was something between 1926 to 31. Okay, fine. Now Diwali declaration made by him, it was in 1929. So the statement is Home Rule League movement was the Indian response to Diwali declaration. Home Rule League 1916, Diwali declaration, that was in something 1929. It is not matching. This Diwali declaration something, yes, Irwin made a declaration like this. British Empire's intention here in India is to grant dominion status to India, something like that. It was not at all a promise from his side. Okay, just a declaration. Now see, that was happened in 1929, and Home Rule League, it was in 1916. So there is a huge gap here between 1916 to 1929. So this is not any response to Diwali declaration. If you apply that logic, you can eliminate this one. Annie Besant set up her Indian Home Rule League in April 1916 and restricted to Maharashtra, Karnataka, central provinces and Berar. If you know the basic fact that Bal Gangadhar Tilak, he was a strong Indian activist, Indian nationalist freedom struggle. I mean, he is an Indian nationalist or a freedom fighter. He is an extremist from Maharashtra. His major center, of action, it was Maharashtra. If you know the basic fact, you can eliminate this one also. Annie Besant, she came here. Yeah, that is as part of this Theosophical movement and Theosophical Society. Its headquarters in India. They are, if you know, something belonging to Madras Presidency. You know that her center of action is not Maharashtra. That is somewhere in South India near to Madras. So here say Tilak set up his All India Home Rule League in Madras. That is wrong. Okay, it was Annie Besant, and Tilak was so popular, and his center of action, it was Maharashtra. So with that logic, you can eliminate this BC. And now the D is Indian Anglo-Indians. Anglo-Indians, most of the Muslims, non-Brahmins from the south did not join the Home Rule League movement. That statement is correct because there was a fear that yes, this Home Rule League is mostly, I mean, if it is going to win this particular fight and they form the government, there was a fear that yes, it will be a Hindu majority or a Hindu dominated government. It will be a Hindu dominated government. That kind of a fear factor was there. Also, non-Brahmins didn't join because yes, there was a feeling that this Hindu dominated government, and especially in those times, it was not that much socialism happened in Indian National Congress. So they believed this Home Rule League or Congress, all these are an elite class phenomenon only. Only these higher classes, yes, getting hold over the government. Yes, only the higher classes, only the higher caste will getting hold over the government. They will be forming government, or this Hindu majority will be forming the government. With that fear, many of these Muslims and non-Brahmins from south did not join this movement. That statement is correct one. So here your answer has to be Delhi D only. Okay. Moving on to the next question. The question is, yeah, this is something regarding recommendations of Nehru report, which is regarded as the first ever Indian draft constitution, or maybe Indian attempt to draft a constitution by Indians. So recommendations of Nehru report, regarding the recommendations of Nehru report, see, full-fledged democratic self-government as desired by Indians. Do you think this is one of the recommendation of Nehru report? No. Nehru report, yes, it never demanded for complete independence or a full-fledged, democratic self-government. It was like a dominion status. It was a kind of this dominion status. So a full-fledged democratic self-government means it's almost synonymous with a complete independence. Okay, complete independent democratic government. That kind of a government never demanded. They only demanded dominion status. Their immediate demand was dominion status. Then 15 fundamental rights, including equal rights for women, then this right to form unions, etc. It is not 15, actually it demanded for 19 fundamental rights. Complete disassociation of state from religion, that was an idea of a recommendation of this Nehru report. Similar way, there is linguistic reorganization of the states or provinces. Then there is joint electorate instead of separate electorate. All those recommendations were there, but it never demanded for complete independence. It demanded for dominion status only, and also 19 fundamental rights were a part of its recommendations. It demanded complete disassociation of state from religion. So here the correct one is 3 only. First and second statements are logically incorrect, not correct. Okay. So try to build up the concepts, or you must have the conceptual clarity, so that things will be much easier for you. And history is not about the facts and figures, it's about a conceptualization, or it's about understanding the concepts. That's it. All the best. Thank you.